This is going on in South Florida. All right. Well, we actually in Milwaukee, not in South Florida. It's actually snowing. It was snowing yesterday too. So look, Dave, y'all team went to Milwaukee. I know things happened. Giannis got hurt. He had a back injury. Came out in the first quarter, and y'all built this lead early and maintained that lead throughout the whole game. All right. So Dave, I want to ask you this. I know you're excited. Y'all up 1-0. Can y'all upset the Milwaukee Bucks?
I'm gonna give you two answers.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to say yes and no, but I'm gonna tell you why for each. So I'm gonna say no first because
Stop
I
the
originally.
cap.
Okay, Tomo, it's okay. You're enjoying Cancun right now. It's all good. We may or may not be joining you soon. I'm not sure, but no, because I originally picked Milwaukee to win this series in five. Just because we're so inconsistent as a team. Although I know Jimmy Butler can play very well in the playoffs, and I know exactly what he's capable of. Um, he put up 35 and 11, so he played well. Bam put up 22 and 9. You had 18 off the bench from Kevin Love, so it looks really good. We were able to rebound well. We did get out rebounded by a lot. We didn't have too many turnovers to where it caused us. They actually shot more free throws than we did. What surprised me was that we shot so well from three. We shot 60% from three, 60% from the field. So that was shocking to me. Do I expect this to really keep that up? No, I don't. I don't expect it to keep it up because we're not a consistent team. However, what made me feel like we could is when Giannis was in the game, we had the lead. We had a double-digit lead with Giannis in the game. So I feel like it's possible, but I would like to see it happen again before I can say yes. Right now, I'm still going to say no. I still think we lose this series in five, just because, like I said, we don't have all the bodies that we need, and and of course now with Tyler Hero out 4 to 6 weeks with a broken
Mm,
hand doesn't help it, um, because more than likely Giannis is going to return. He's not going to be out for the rest of the series.
yeah.
And he's their best player. Tyler Hero's not our best player, but he's one of our best scorers. We know Jimmy Butler is the best player on the team, especially when it comes to playoff time. Everybody knows who playoff Jimmy is, so we know what he's going to do. But we need someone. We need someone that's going to be beside him and actually be able to put up another 20. Is that going to come from Victor Oladipo? I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't think he's going to get those minutes. Don't expect Duncan Robinson to do that because Duncan Robinson got those minutes, and I don't expect him to be able to live up to that because he hasn't done that since he got his contract. Um, Kyle Lowry can kind of sort of do it whenever he needs to, but he's coming off the bench, so who knows? But right now, I'm still going to say no. I still think we lose in five.
Yeah. Giannis is questionable for game two. All right,
Mm,
so he could possibly play. All
mm.
right, Tomo, talk to us.
Man, I live like deep in Maryland, like some people would say it's a whole nother country. So like out in that walled off S
Right,
area.
right.
So I'm used to seeing deer run out in the middle of the street. And man, sometimes if you texting and driving, you might just randomly hit a deer. And that's what happened. They say a
Mm.
dead clock is right twice a day. And it seems like the heat where that Mack truck and the deer, poor little Bambi mama, she was just running across the street. And the heat was like, nope, you're going to steal one of these games. And that's what they did. They took one. The same folks that, seems like, I don't know, maybe you got like a microphone or something in that heat locker room. Because every time you talk bad about one of these players or you need somebody to show up, they do it. I brought up Kevin Love over on Friday, and you were
Mm.
like, "Look, man, Kevin Love ain't been the same since he been in Cleveland." He said, "I got something for you, Dave. I'm gonna just ball out." Kevin Love, what was his stats? I think he went like 5 for 9 or like 5 for 6. He did. I think he had like 19 points. 4 3-pointers, 8 rebounds. He was looking like a older but somewhat formidable Kevin Love, and that's what you needed. Maybe tomorrow, Kyle Lowry can show up. Jimmy Butler gonna be Jimmy Butler. Eric Spoelstra showed up, but sometimes my neck and my back, my neck and that back, man. Y'all might be able to steal this series if he don't show back up. Y'all might be. I'm banking on Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton actually showing up every game because I know Drew Holiday is. Chris Middleton, we don't know how healthy he's gonna be. So let's say, God forbid, but Chris Middleton don't be himself, and the only thing they got is Drew Holiday. Dave, you might gotta take some people out the doghouse, man.
Hey, I've already taken someone out the doghouse. I just haven't announced it yet.
Okay, see.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, anything possible when you got Drew Holiday, man. It might need to be holiday season. But for right now, you all were playing hard before Giannis got hurt. And you showed that, hey, we can maintain it. Losing Tyler Hero maybe that might hurt you. But who knows? Duncan Robinson may show back up. Dave, you got to say something bad about him. Just say something bad about him. It might work.
I have all year. He ain't showing up yet. So
there you go. And there you go. It's just like that. The magic happens.
You're going to hit 7 threes.
Yep.
Man, he hit 7 threes. If he hit 7 threes, we win in the series. I'm telling you that right now. If he hit 7 threes in the game, we win the series.
Hey, Spo, you hear that? Hey, Spo, you hear that? But yeah, man, I still got the Bucks winning this. But yesterday it showed some sign of fight out of the Miami Heat. Something we ain't see all season. So it's gonna be interesting. Joe, what's your take?
Yeah, so I think that y'all are capable of beating them. Like if Giannis is hurt, if he's really hurt, let's say he tried to come back and play through a back injury. Good luck with that. But y'all got a good chance to win. But even with Giannis, y'all could win, but I don't think it would happen because you said it. You said that y'all are inconsistent. Jimmy Butler's inconsistent. That's what it really is. I mean, if Jimmy Butler was more consistent, he will be considered a superstar, but he's too inconsistent. Like the type of game he had is the type of game y'all need to beat this type of team. All right, like 35 points, 55% from the field, 9 rebounds, 11 assists. That looked like Jimmy Butler against in the finals against LeBron.
3 steals.
My bad, 3. You see what I'm saying, right? When Jimmy Butler is controlling the game, that's and then when he got those 11 assists, that's telling me y'all knocking down your threes, which y'all haven't done all year, right? So that's the thing. But the Bucks were 11 from 45 from 3, man. Like, 11, they shot 24%, and like you said, y'all shot 60%. One thing that stood out to me that y'all did a great job at was rebounding. Now the Bucks, they are rebound y'all, but Bucks,
it wasn't by a lot.
Yeah, the Bucks, I think they're the best rebounding team in the NBA, and y'all basically like the almost worst. And they had 38 rebounds, so y'all had 36. So if y'all could keep that, the rebounding like that, to go tit for tat like that, and Jimmy Butler continues to play like this, even with Giannis, y'all could beat the Bucks because I mean, y'all defend Giannis really well. The Miami Heat, like I said, Giannis still the same player. Sorry, I mean. Even from the bubble, I mean, his mentality is probably better, but he probably better finisher. He probably stronger, but he hasn't added nothing else to his game. So the way y'all defending him in 2020 is the same way I could defend him right now for real. Only difference is he got better players around him. So yeah. I say yes, y'all could win, but I'm still gonna pick the Bucks because I gotta see Jimmy Butler be more consistent.
Yeah, I also don't think we have the bodies to be able to play that boxing one like we did before. Because remember, when you had that boxing one, we had Myers Leonard on the team, we had Jay Crowder, we had bodies. Andre Iguodala was on the team, so we had really good defenders on the team that season. This year, we don't have any of those. All we have for real is Jimmy and Bam. Those are really the only good defenders we have. Gabe Vincent steps up every now and then, and then Victor Oladipo plays good defense when he's out on the floor, but he didn't play a minute that last night. So it all depends on how it's gonna happen. Like I said, we have a chance, but and until I see it happen again consistently, then yeah. And I think it is. I mean, crazy to ask Jimmy to put up 30. He's done it before in the playoffs. So I don't consider it crazy for him to do it consistently. We've seen it before. So if he could do it, then he could do it now.
Yeah. I don't know, Carl. Read it. Do you realize how crazy it is to ask a non-superstar to consistently get 30? I don't know if he's being sarcastic. He's trying to troll us saying that he's a non-superstar.
I think he's being serious.
All right, look at Tato. I agree, Carl. 30 from a regular is insane to get consistently.
Look, the comments do it for you sometimes. Sometimes you only gotta say nothing on the show. Because I was about to bring up Randall. I'm gonna say
trolling. Tay
Calm
trolling,
regular.
so I'm not going to answer that.
But like, it's not crazy, Carl. If we talking about y'all, not y'all. We talking about them beating the Bucks. He gonna have to do that. I'm sorry. Like,
He gonna have to.
he gonna have to. So,
And
All
Bam got to do more. He did put up 22-9, but he got to do more.
yeah.
For me,
I
he
think-
made a lot of inconsistent plays that time. He played
Mhm.
really scared in the first half. He acted like he wasn't trying to shoot the ball, like he didn't know where to pass it. He had maybe like 3 or 4 turnovers in the first quarter. I'm like, Bam, what are you doing, man? And then he wasn't really boxing out. I'm like, are you just giving them rebounds? Like, come on, man, you better than that. So that's the thing. He just got to do that. But like I said, I expect us to lose in 5. But if we don't, I'll be happy.
All right. So gentleman sweep. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.